I'm Teagan Ryatt, and last year I became disabled when I spontaneously developed functional neurological disorder, or FND. FND is a brain network disorder, which means there's structurally nothing broken or diseased within my nervous system, but my brain is not sending or receiving signals correctly, causing a range of neurological symptoms and challenges within my day-to-day functioning. FND, for most part, is a hidden disability in that the majority of my symptoms are actually internal. You're not going to see them. But some of my external symptoms are pretty hard to miss. And this is a nice list of all the ones that I experience personally, but the big ones are functional seizures, drop attacks, difficulty in mobilizing, tremors like I have right now, and dissociative episodes. Becoming disabled has had a huge impact on my life. I don't really know how to explain the complete picture of going from being a relatively normal functioning person to just suddenly not. It's impacted so many different things, and that's because the signals in our body can travel very fast, and with an FND they can come on very rapidly and last anywhere from minutes to hours to days at a time, or the impacts that it has after maybe a certain event or such. This has affected my independence in the community. I can't take myself out into the community without a carer now. I can't take my children to the park. I'm not really able to drive safely. I use mobility aids now as I need them, and with it has come a huge amount of changes, not for just me personally, but for our family as well. And yet, and in the midst of all this chaos, right, I've really come to learn, and it's not with just my own understanding, it's with the support of my family and friends and working with some very knowledgeable and kind clinicians, that there are some incredible truths within not disability, but within focusing on your abilities. Choosing to focus on your abilities is a very conscious choice that we can all make, and we can all do in our own circumstance, and it looks different to everyone. But when we focus on our abilities, we can really bring in so much more joy into our day-to-day life. We've got a +1 now, and this is just my 2 cents on what that might actually look like, at least what I've seen within my journey. First of these is actually being open to being curious about yourself and understanding yourself and your roles. You can say, okay, well, I'm a wife, I'm a mum, I'm a business owner, I'm a friend, I'm a wannabe artist and kids book author, and I collect wooden ducks. And we kind of say, well, these are all the things that are special to me, and how can I sort of bridge that together with my love of people and my creativity? It really combines in with the second point I have, which is letting your values motivate your actions. What are your goals? What do you want to spend your time doing? What are things that are close to your heart, and how are you going to bring all those things together? And focusing on your abilities brings about those opportunities in a more practical and realistic way as well. And the third one is probably my favorite point, but it's enjoying your community. We've all got very special and inspiring people around us. We just need to ask the question. And you'll probably discover very quickly there are some amazing people out there that have done some incredible things, that have focused on their abilities, that have said, I'm willing to try despite the circumstances. And you will be sincerely inspired by them. Hello, that's the mic that we need. Thank you. You're a bit cute. And really that brings me over to you. The age-old saying of what would you do tomorrow if you could do anything, and what is stopping you from achieving that? Hey, thank you for hearing my story. Functional neurological disorder is not super rare, but it's also not super well known. And for us who have FND, it's very individual. My experiences are different to someone else with FND, but I appreciate the time that you would come to listen to my story here today. And I really hope that you feel encouraged to focus on your abilities and your passions and your dreams, and you're able to bring people along the journey with that and be kind to yourself and to them also. So thank you.